Yeah, hi. I'm here in the Philippines in a place called Iloilo, and this is going to be the location for probably the largest privately owned battery storage system in the Philippines. There's a lot to go on, there's a lot to do. They're going to put a couple of megawatts of solar panels up there. I think initially it's going as one megawatt. Later on they may put another megawatt of solar panels. We're going to put in initially 2 megawatt hour and then followed by another 2 megawatt hour battery storage. And we're going to put 2 megawatts of PCS inverter. And we're going to add in a megawatt of MPPTs. Really, really interesting. We've been looking where the location is, and I'll come and show you where the location, but this is a great project. It's going to be a great example. We're going to use air cooled because the most important thing is it's in a remote location. It gets warm in the summer, but serviceability, I always go on about serviceability, and at least on site they've got forklift trucks and we can train and we can service it. So each of the units will have separate power hub. So we're looking to put a power hub which will be just MPPTs, power hub which will just be the PCSs. They're actually using Delta Grid, so it's 460 volts coming in. So we will use a transformer to couple it, 460 volt transformer to our PCS. And we'll also output it with a transformer. We're using we're using silicon steel transformers, so super duper efficient. So if you see here where the motorcycles are, just turn it around. So this area here is the location area where we're intending to install the systems. There's quite a lot of equipment. You can come and have a look at the moment. The actual substation and the generator station is here. So it's going inside this house here, which is purpose built, which is for the energy. The grid coming in, and we can actually see the grid feed. Oh, there's a drone doing the drone is above me, following me as we're doing the survey on the roof at the moment. So you can see at the side of the substation is the grid connection is coming in. So just have a look at this here. There's just 3-phase 460 volt. And I've discovered in the Philippines they've got many different voltages and many different configurations. So here you see it coming straight in is the HV lines, and then it comes into this substation here. I'm not sure if it's locked or open at the moment. It's probably locked. Oh, it's open. Of course it's open. So this is the substation. This is the incoming 460 volts. At the moment they've got this, which is like an ATS, which is actually a changeover switch for the news. If they have a power outage or a brown outage, they switch it over, and they've got a generator here. So they're actually using a big generator here. So the generator is for brownouts, and it's actually being used as standby power. This is a 750 kilowatt genset, and this has absolutely no problem supplying all the energy for the whole site. We'll keep the genset as an emergency, but we would basically take the AC coming in and go into the PCS. It will charge the batteries, connected via transformer. Battery DC coupled, and the batteries will then DC couple back onto a secondary PCS. And on the DC line, we will put the MPPTs. Everything will be on there. So it's really, really nice system. It's beautiful. It's so simple. Nothing else I can say. This is going to be an amazing project, and totally look forward to seeing it. And it's very much saying that, as Sunsynk, we are quite close to the front of it. We are focusing a lot on C&I solutions. It's really important. We do feel we're proud with our equipment, what we're doing. Come back out. This is going to be one. This is going to be one nice system. Look at this. Look at the factory. There's a factory there. It's a huge factory. It's actually a food factory, but it's really nice because they have a fairly steady supply. So even though we're going to be putting a megawatt of MPPT, a megawatt of PCSs, the actual consumption is only 350 kilowatt. So this is actually a nice site. We're looking on here about putting where the motorcycles are, and they're proposing move the motorcycles further across. So the only question we've got to look at now, and this is not my job, we're just advising on the equipment to go in, would be they're going to be running from this building here, will be where the solar array is going to go, and they're going to be fitting. So they've already got one solar array already, so they're going to put the additional solar arrays on there, and here is going to be where the best system will be housed. All be streaming back up to the Sunsynk Connect, so it can all be controlled, checked, everything else. But this is actually a really nice system, and everything is serviceable. It's all redundancy, so there's a lot of redundancy into it. If we have a problem, if there's a problem with a PCS, it will cut itself out automatically, but the rest of the system will remain on. If a battery stack has a problem, that will cut itself out, but the rest will remain on. It's really, really nice. It's all running off the new EMS, so it's a beautiful solution. We're doing it in partnership with a company called SolarN, which are here. Great bunch of guys. I'm sure when people see the video, they'll be hounded with every other manufacturer, but this is quite special, and it's not a normal system. So we're going to design a bespoke system for them, which will be absolutely perfect. So I tell you what, let's walk back up while I'm talking, and we're going to get onto the roof in a second. We can see the original array. They was talking about how much energy it produces. Part of the thing is make sure obviously the solar panels are clean, and they can do the calculations, because like today is a horrible day. But they get an average of about 4 sun hours, so whatever throughout the whole day. So I guess some days they're going to get 6-7 sun hours, some days they'll get 1 sun hour, but they look at a whole average is around about 4 sun hours. So they're going to look at the yield. They've just been doing some monitoring with the drone and looking at it and checking how many panels they can put on here. So that's going to happen. Lee is actually filming. Lee behind me is he's the Modbus expert. So I'm just the guy doing the talking. After a really interesting day here, and I did say the weather, but look at it now. It's raining. Keep following us. This is going to be amazing. Thanks for following.